My name's Ericksen, and I lead the initiative on livestock, climate, and system resilience. I'm based at the International Livestock Research Center in Nairobi. I've been here for 12 years. I previously, between 1998 and 2001, also worked for the World Agroforestry Center. I was born in London, England, so English is my mother tongue, but I also speak Spanish. So in the very simplest terms, LCSR is an initiative that looks at the two-way interactions between livestock production and climate change. So we are addressing, as we have for some time now, how to mitigate the greenhouse gas emissions from the livestock sector. But even more importantly, we are working very intently on helping livestock producers and livestock adapt to future climate change, heat stress, changes in variability, precipitation, etc. We also have an extensive agenda looking at how pastoral systems manage climate risk, and will continue to do so in the future. So we have a team of the most excellent climate and livestock scientists from across the one CGIAR. We are approximately 60% male and 40% female. We are approximately 60% from the global north and 40% from the global south. We are a mixture of young and old, ranging in ages from probably 57 to 27. So success for me would take several forms. The first, and perhaps at the highest level, is that we would see donors to both agriculture and to climate finance working on these issues in the livestock sector seriously. And so in 10 years, we would indeed see the $50 billion investments that we are trying to achieve through our work package 4. The second way in which success would look like is that in the countries where we're working, partners from both climate change units and from state departments of livestock or ministries of livestock would have clear, well-defined, nationally determined contributions and strategies to achieve those targets through the livestock sector. And third, women and youth who are producing livestock would feel well equipped to manage the risks posed by climate change. Right, so my biggest challenge right now, which could be flipped around and turned into an opportunity, is that it's very new for the 1CG to have an initiative that's just looking at livestock and climate change. So I'm really proud that we have this, but I still have a lot of convincing to do. I have to convince the mainstream ag development community that livestock and climate change are important topics to work on, and I have to convince the mainstream climate change community that livestock systems merit the attention and investment that we want to garner. All right, so since I first started working in the 1CGIAR, I was really fortunate to have a director of research who was a woman, Anne-Marie Izak, at that time at the World Agroforestry Center, and I remained in touch with her until she retired a few years ago. She always inspired me because she was elegant, she worked well with rooms full of men, and she treated me as a young woman who was coming up behind her with the utmost respect and admiration. So in my free time, I read a lot of books. One that I would unconditionally recommend is anything by Barbara Kingsolver. She most recently wrote a wonderful novel called Unsheltered, about a family that becomes almost homeless and then becomes intertwined with their immediate community as a result of that. And the funnest thing I do in my free time is ride horses.